Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? We need to talk. You need to start creating. You need to start creating. You're here. Let's talk about why you need to start creating. Your time is running out. Your time is precious. And now is the best time ever to start creating. Let's talk about why. Start creating. Why start creating? Because for me, it was one of the best ways to overcome fear and build confidence. Because of a thing called Lita, Live Every Day in April, that happened 3+ years ago, I was able to overcome my fear of talking in front of people. Now, it wasn't perfect. I still get nervous, but because of Lita and having to make content every day, I overcame my fears, and I have been able to speak in front of audiences, big audiences, without freaking out completely. This is something that you have to work on. You have to overcome fear. And starting will help you get there. And learn by doing. You would be surprised how much stuff I learned by doing and teaching others and showing others how I did it. I learned so much. Oh, well, it doesn't work that way. Oh, yeah, you know, I did it and it worked this way. And now, oh, that's another way you can do it. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. It's awesome. That's why you can learn by doing. So you need to start doing so you can learn. Get immediate feedback. You are not going to be banger out of the gate. Maybe you're the lucky ones, but like me, I had to keep throwing paint at the wall, and luckily over time, folks told me and gave me feedback on what I was doing. Said, "Hey Roy, hey Tech, you need to fix this, man. This will make you better." And they've got to be the kind of people that you love and trust their opinion. Don't let just anybody tell you feedback. You need to have people that you can trust that will tell you exactly how it is because that's what you want. But get immediate feedback by putting something out there so you can get that feedback. Let's go take a peek and see what's going on in the chat because there's a lot of noise going on. Ta-da! Probably telling me everything's blowing up, Roy. It's not working. Stop. Whatever you're doing, it's not working. George, what's your channel name? Hey, that's a good question. Good morning, friends. Hi, Roy. Coming in early because I woke up early as well. Great topic today. Yes. Hey, George. How's training? When's the actual marathon? Must be talking to Adam. Is Adam out there? Yeah. Hey, Laura. Laura. Could be Laura he's talking about. Hopefully, I'll watch the live stream next week. Right now, it's still very sparse and under construction. Okay, George. How? Hello, all. Hello, Laura. Hello, Mommy God. But I see you found me. Cool. She can sleuth you out. If you're out there, she'll find you. I just realized I haven't been following you yet. Sorry, my friend. We're here, Roy. Yes, welcome. Hey, and the trading. How you doing? And our dear jet setter friend, traveling all over the world. No worries, Mommy God. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Hey, Dagan, how you doing tonight? Hey, Dagan. Truly, at my age, I would have never imagined being a content creator at this stage in my life. I can so relate to that. Hey, Roy, la. No? Oh, wow. I got a thumbs down from somebody. Thanks for the motivation. See, we'll talk about negative feedback. That's when somebody cannot give you constructive feedback, then they're not people you need to listen to. You need to listen to people like Mommy God and In the Trading who are coming from the heart when they tell you, hey, these are things you should work on. So let's go back to the lab again. I'm here. Oops. Another reason is because you're telling people, I'm here. You've got to stake your claim in life. Don't let people take your place. Go out there and stake your claim and say, hey, this is me. I'm going to put my thoughts out into the world. I want people to hear what I've got to say, hear my story. It's time to start creating. Stay ahead of trends. There are so many things that have happened. I was like, man, I thought of that, but I didn't do anything about it. I thought about it, but I didn't do anything with it. I thought about it, and now look who's getting all the credit. If you go out and do those things that are in your mind and in your heart, and you put them out there, you can be the trendsetter. You can blaze the trail. You can be the one who gets their voice out there. Get that information out there. Whatever's in your heart and mind, whatever your creative spirit is, share it and let people know about it. Harness your passion and creativity. Look, you have something that you love to talk about. You have things that you love to do. Get out there and do those things. Create content. Let the world know, hey, I'm out here. Come see me. Come see what I'm doing. I'm doing this cool thing. Lala is into crafting. She is amazing at it. It is her passion. It's her creativity. You can tell. You can tell. Then you got Dagan. Dagan loves beard products. He loves talking about them. He loves demoing them. He likes working with them. That is Dagan. And Dagan, sells. He has discount codes and stuff. So very cool. Definitely follow Dagan if you're into beard products. So definitely amazing there. Personal growth. I have grown so much because of live streaming. I have grown so much because of live streaming. I have grown so much because of creating content. I have grown so much by learning about mailing lists and newsletters. I have learned so much about business. All this because I've been on this creative journey. And so you got to set goals. You got to be creative, take training, seek out motivation from others who have similar ideas as you. Learn, plan, build a vision, come up with goals. You can do this. This you can do. You absolutely can. Get your voice out there. Let the world know who you are. Screaming all by yourself, nobody hears you. But if you scream into a loud room and let a crowd see who you are, they're going to get excited. Network and community. I picked a bad color for network and community, didn't I? Yes. But go out and see people who do what you do and find your tribe. Find the people, find your community. Find the people who believe in the same things that you do so that you can get out there and just thrive. Thrive and live and be alive. Man, the community on this channel, for example, man, these people are so amazing. All these folks are in the chat right now. I thank you all so much for being here. And they're awesome people, and I love the things that they're creating, the things that they're doing, and the goals that they're making, and the things that they're striving for. You got to get out there. You got to get your voice out there. And I don't have a slide for it, but you got to tell your story. If you're keeping that story to yourself, the world is not getting your story. You need to tell your story to the world. What are you waiting on? There's people out there, I'm too old to create content, or I'm too young to create content, or I don't have the right gear. Get your cell phone. Let's go make a video. Whoa. Everything went crazy and whoa. Bloop. Let's see what happened. There we go. Lost video for a second. That was crazy. Yeah. Get out there and make content. Get out there and find your tribe. Get out there and thrive in a community. Get out there and let your story be known. Why are you keeping it to yourself? That's selfish. To keep your story to yourself that could so easily benefit others. When I had a friend of mine that was an alcoholic, and in the end, he lost the battle. And that story is something that I can tell to others to help them when they're in their struggle and they're trying to overcome an addiction or alcoholism or something like that. And so, when you're trying to help folks in the recovery community, that have something you can talk to about that. When you have folks in the crafting community, then hey, they can all talk together about what they've gone through and things they make and how crafting and creativity may have helped them overcome some challenging times in their life. You got to share yourself with the world. The world wants to see you. Let's go see what everybody's talking about. Ta-da. It's Philip in the house. Hey, Roy, la la la. Hey, Mommy God. Hey, Philip. Hey, la la. Feedback helps us recalibrate our moves and plans indeed. Yes. As long as you have people that you can trust for feedback. You will find out early on there are some people, their goal is to tear you down. Regardless of how amazing you are, their goal is to tear you down. You don't need those people in your life. It's my happy place. Prayers and doing creative stuff helps me be sane during the tough times. Yes, absolutely. Thanks for being here. Please don't forget to share and give this video a thumbs up. Yes, definitely appreciate that. I have learned so much about YouTube thanks to you. Thanks, mate. Benny, I really appreciate you saying that. My goal is to definitely teach others, and so getting out there and talking about this journey that I've been on. A lot of times I'll tell people do a 30-day challenge, or do a 7-day challenge. Some people say 30 days is just too many. I can't do that. So for 7 days, challenge yourself to do something. Challenge yourself to get in front of your phone and record a video every day for 7 days. You don't have to release it to anybody. It's just for you. And if you keep talking to the camera, you will get comfortable. And the more you talk to the camera, the more comfortable you become. And when you think of the camera, hey, it's my best friend. I'm talking to my best friend. How you doing, bud? Let's talk about our day. Let's talk about what we've been going through. Let's talk about challenges we're facing. And that is the amazingness. Start creating. You got to start creating. I'm trying to do a better job of setting goals and executing on them. Yeah, but you're being consistent, Denise. Miss Denise, you are keeping consistent. I see you out there. I see your videos pop up. I see your live streams and your Q&As and stuff. So you are out there still doing it, and that's great stuff. Great stuff. Follow BGG Grooming Reviews. Yeah, Dagan will tell you some amazing stuff. He also has a lot of discount codes, by the way. A lot of discount codes. And then on Sundays, he live streams at 8 p.m. Eastern, and he gives away something usually. Somebody there in the audience, one of the beer communities, offers up a prize, and he usually gives it away. So I got some beard product. That's how I actually didn't even do beard wax or beard oils, beard butter, or beard oils until Dagan sent me something I'd won. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm not always sure what story I should tell. Miss Denise, any story you tell is probably going to help somebody. Really. If it is a truthful story, it comes from the heart. It's life lesson that you learn from it. So if something happened in your life and you learned something for it, it changed you. And you can share with others how something in your life changed you. That can benefit others. So it's easy to come up with stories. Hey, welcome. I just started 3 weeks ago. Take down my formula and grow. I should monetize in 1 or 2 months at my rate. Oh, well, congratulations. Good deal. I wish you the best of luck there, 009 Glory. You haven't been here before, so welcome. Just started 3 weeks ago. Wow. Hey, Benny, Denise, 009 Glory. I have 600 watch hours in 3 weeks. Guys, it's a grind, but you can do it. I'm from Detroit. Hey, it's nice to meet you. If I have a lot of videos about ways to improve on content creation, please feel free to take a look. How'd you get 600 watch hours? That is fantastic, man. That's doing great. You must have a really great topic. So congrats to you if you found the right niche. Stuart, how you doing? Thanks, George. Appreciate it. Yeah. Stuart. Hey, Mommy God. OBG agreement. I am growing out my beard and always interested in some tips. Yeah, he had a short today out there talking about the right kind of comb to use for your beard. That was good information. I'm not gonna give away the plot. Good stuff. So, Miami Guy says, I love your channel, Homemaking with Denise. I do too. Denise taught me how to clean my ceramic countertop. I was struggling. I bought several products that said that they were great for ceramic countertops, and they weren't. And then I just asked Denise one time on one of her live streams. She said, oh, Roy, you got to use this. And she was right on. That's good stuff. And I went to my local hardware store, and they had it. Went home, and my countertop glistens. It's beautiful now. I love it because I like to have my countertop looking shiny when I'm not cooking on it. So, thank you. What video can I make for you? Yep, definitely, Denise. Mommy, let Denise know some things you'd be interested in. Been editing my next vlog video. Oh, that's fantastic. So, and Dagan's been doing one vlog a week, so that's very cool. Awesome, awesome. Florence in the house. Hello, hello. I love your tutorials and even your shorts, Denise. Yes. I do too. Hey, George, Lala, and Dagan. Oh, thank you. I've been struggling trying to decide about my story, but yes, it can depend upon the situation. I can craft a story. It's the key thing is that it's a true story and that it's something that has made a difference in your life, no matter how minute. No matter how minute. This live streaming journey has made a huge difference in my life. I have made some amazing online friends, people that I have not all met in person, but I've met a lot of them thanks to Ecamm, because a lot of them are from the Ecamm community. But then definitely Walter Strong and the community he had, and being a part of that, I got to meet Miss Denise and several others. And so that community just builds, and you just meet some of the most amazing people. And the thing that's so incredible is that they're so authentic, and when you meet them in person, you find out they are the exact same person they are in their videos. And so, to me, that is fantastic. I mean, it just speaks to the level of authenticity that we are all out there trying to do. So, yeah. Hey, Florence. George. I love you, Fedora. I like it too. Hey, Denise. Hey, Florence. Taking a vlog a week. Yes, get them out there. I do love watching vlogs. They're very authentic. Yes. Hey, Roy, Valerie, Lala, everyone. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for coming by. So, what are you going to do? Start creating. You have to start creating. You do. Time is running out. You're not too old. You're not too young. You're not too inexperienced. You know something about something. What is something you can talk about for hours? What is something that inspires you? What is something that you are fascinated by, that you are deeply passionate about? You do not have to be the expert. You just have to be a step ahead of your audience. You do. You do not have to be the expert. You don't. You just have to be a step ahead of your audience and put the content out there. And your community, your friends, they'll give you feedback. It's that easy. What is the best camera? What would you buy? That is a tricky one, Benny. Let's talk about that. So, it depends on what you're doing. First of all, if you're doing talking head type videos, you could get by easy with any of the Ozbots, or if you did the Facecam Elgato Facecam Pro, maybe, but probably the Ozbots are probably the neatest ones that you could get. Or you can get a higher end camera, but I don't recommend that. I started off with here you go. This is a Logitech C920 that I started off my YouTube journey with. And my lighting was horrible when I first started. You go look at some of the early videos. I don't recommend it, but if you want to, go for it. It doesn't matter. if you've looked at my morning thoughts videos, they're done. Most of them are done on my cell phone. I got a phone mount to point it at myself because the back cameras are the best. You can do 4K out of the back. You don't have to do 4K. 1080 is fine. Most cell phones are going to downscale it to 720 anyway. So when people are watching on a cell phone, it's at 720. The benefit of 1080 or 4K is that if you do editing a lot and maybe you want to do that slow zoom in, then you've got a lot more quality to work with. But that is not a requirement day one. Day one, you get your cell phone out and you start recording. You're going to be shocked at how good the mic is on your phone. Literally having my camera just out, what's that, about 3 feet from me, it picks up my voice very well. And then you can use CapCut or for free, or you can use DaVinci Resolve. It's also free, and you can edit that video, or you can do InShot. I'm a big fan of InShot on the cell phone. I do video editing with it. It wasn't free, but it wasn't really expensive, and you pay it once and you're done. There's not a subscription to it. So start cheap and snappy. Get a little sassy. I'm gonna make a video. Don't spend a bunch of money. I will tell you, there's a thing called gear acquisition syndrome, or we jokingly call it in the career community, GAS. I'm afraid I have GAS, gear acquisition syndrome. And you start craving the gear. And in the end, as long as you have good audio, it's not about the gear. It really isn't. It's about you showing up and your content, what you say. And you're going to find now that those fast edits that Mr. Beast used to do are slowly going away. And people are going for more authenticity, and they're wanting less editing. They want very basic edits. And so get your phone and go record, Benny. And let us know when you start a channel. If you've already got a channel, doggone it, we need to be following you. We want to encourage you here in this community, and we want you to be successful. And if there's anything any of us in this group can do to help, just reach out, just ask. We'll jump on a Zoom call. We'll jump on a FaceTime. We'll jump on Facebook chat, whatever. Facebook Messenger, whatever, WhatsApp. And we'll jump on, we'll take a look. And we'll say, hey, let's start to figure this out. And take a chance. And just do some videos. Like Mr. Beast says, the first 50 to 100 videos you do are not going to be very good. Now, Benny, that doesn't have to be true for you. Maybe you watched all the tutorials and day one, you're like, I got this figured out. Roy gave me some good info. I'm watching Nate Black. He gave me some good info. Other folks like that who share really good content creation information. So there's people out there who share that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, less editing is getting to be okay. Yes, it is. And people are watching YouTube more and more on their TVs. My percentage of views on TVs are about 20% now. Was it 16? Now it's at 20. Another reason to do at least 1080 on your video, my suggestion. Because people are watching YouTube more and more on their TVs. And the biggest streaming service now for TVs is YouTube. So, fascinating stuff. People are watching videos on YouTube, and then, it's good stuff. I'm really excited about that because that gives more life to our channels and to our content and gives exposure to more people. So, yeah. Ta-da. Let's go see what else people are saying. Ta-da. I'm going to tell you, Benny, personally, I started off with a C920. And then I went with an Elgato face cam. Was disappointed with it. I will tell you I was disappointed with the face cam. There's the face cam Pro. Some people say it's good. I don't personally have it. The Ozbots, a lot of hype on the Ozbots. A lot of people love the Ozbots. They're 4K. They do the cool stuff where they fly around. Not great for a talking head, but if you're into action and stuff, it's kind of cool. Wow, weird things happening here. Let's see what's going on. My video went out again. Let me check some cables. I must have a loose cable. So, ooh, my light got brighter too. That was very weird. I have a Sony ZV-E10 camera. It was the hot camera. You'll see a lot of creators have that. Don't buy that day one. I didn't need it when I bought it, but I do love it. It's a great camera. I like the fact that I can change the lenses out. But if you're going to do outdoor photography, that's not the camera. And I can do fantastic outdoor photography with my cell phone. So I really do think everybody should try it with a cell phone first. If you are trying to do something just so amazing that that's not enough, then okay, go find something else. But you can hook a cable into this even on Windows and OBS if you're a fan of that, or if you use StreamYard. I use Elgato. I use Ecamm Live. I'm on a Mac, and it's the best. It's the best streaming software available for Mac. It's almost like having a production studio. You probably don't need that day one, and you got to decide: am I doing live streams? I'm doing recorded videos. You just got to make it work. There is a really cool tripod that I bought for like $28 on US on Amazon, and it does a fantastic job. It goes up to 5 feet tall. I put my phone on it, and then I can use it. And then later, if you get crazy, you can buy you a wireless mic. There are a lot of wireless mics. There's cheap ones. Newer has one that's actually kind of reasonable if you get to that point. Baby step. You do not have to have all the gear day one. Get you a good mic though. A Samsung Q2U runs about $60 US. Is a fantastic mic. It works USB or XLR, and so great. It works great. I haven't tested it with a cell phone. I think somebody told me you could use it with a cell phone and plug it into the bottom, but I have not personally done that. I don't know that. So, all right, let's take a look. We got more comments. Well, hey Valerie. Thanks, Mommy God. They may not end up being every week, but they will be coming. And of course, my vlogs are mostly not beard related. But you are wearing a beard when you're doing the vlog, so isn't it somehow indirectly beard related? I don't know. Just saying. I just have to remember the video is not for me. It has to resonate with me, but more so with the people who watch. Sometimes I overthink things, and that has stopped me many times over. And that is where I've been the last few weeks, as I've been overthinking. I want to do it perfect. I really want to make that banker amazing video, but I can't. I will though. Hey Dan, how you doing? Crazy note, let's say and be okay. I'm still struggling with editing for sure. Yeah. Just go and take out what you don't know. Roy, I'm working on video I did with my phone. Just turned it on. Capture Saturday morning. Video quality's not the best, but less editing. We'll see what folks think. Yes. And Denise, did you use the front camera or the back camera? Because I will say the back camera is always going to be better. And I would set the video for 4K, 30 frames per second. Unless you want to be more cinematic, you can do 24 frames per second. You're not playing like sports, so it doesn't make sense to do 60. But 4K, using the back cameras on your phone. Samsung also has fantastic cameras on their phone. Apple has fantastic cameras on the back of their phone. I know the catch is you can't see yourself. That's a bit of a catch. If you're in the Apple universe, you actually can watch it from the camera app on your watch if you are an Apple Watch person and an iPhone person. So that's the creator tip. Hey, Dan. Yeah, my wife and I are constantly watching YouTube on TV. If I can't find something to watch, I go to YouTube and watch it on my big screen TV. It's not that big, but it's a channel yet, mate. But thanks so much, Benny. When you get a channel, where you want to share it here. You can reach out to me. You can send me a message on Facebook. I'm Tech Troublemaker over there. I'm Tech Trouble MKR on Twitter. And on Instagram, I'm Tech Troublemaker. So you want to send me a message, hey, Roy, take a look at my channel. I would be glad to look at it and say, oh, that's really cool. Yeah. So, and if you look at all my videos, I have a video about everything. We talk about banners. We talk about thumbnails. I never liked face cam. Bad purchase for me. I do find it's a Valerie, I think it's a good camera for overhead shot. I do like it for shots where I'm trying to show something on my desk, and I can go into the cam app and flip the camera upside down and around. Or of course, you can also do that in eCam and flip it around. So yeah. My husband watches YouTube on his TV, not me. I just got here. Can we start? Yes, I'm starting over in about 5 minutes. The ZV-10 is a streaming beast. It is. I have a ZV-10 and I have a 16 millimeter Sigma lens. It's a 1.4 focus rate. There's a brand new ZV-10 Mark II coming out, which means that the ZV-10 will probably be dropping in price on eBay and stuff like that. So if you want to find when you get to that point where you really know you want more, then you buy that. But it's a good talking head camera. It is not the camera you go outside and do outdoor movie shots with. It is not, because it's not what's called a full frame camera. It crops. You can't tell on talking head videos, but if you go out and about and you do it, it's got a little bit of cropping going on there. I'm hoping that the Mark II will not have cropping, but it probably will, because it's still for the creator space demographic. So yeah, I too watch YouTube on TV and on the phone and the laptop. Yeah, I get on the phone to chat. So hey Matt, hello. My cell phone gives me a haze on the front-facing camera in my kitchen, probably related to where the windows are. Interesting. Yeah, you may want to kind of think about your lighting and kind of see if you can figure out, I don't know though, if you drop your video down to 23 frames per second, it may seem very cinematic. It may not be that bad. You may think, oh wow, this is good, So I use a Samsung QU2 for my phone. Okay, Lala, thanks for confirming. So you can use the Samsung Q2U with your phone. I used it when I went live on Lita before. Yeah, awesome. Is the haze a smudge on the lens? I always wipe my phone lens front or back before I use. It's a habit. Yeah, I do too, because sometimes I see a fingerprint right on my lens, so I'll make sure I wipe the lens off before. I like to get the lens cleaning cloth and to be very gentle, because they can scratch. I scratched on a previous one, so David Hunt in the house. Oh man, I love his keyboard work. Just the beautiful songs he plays early in the morning, like 6:30 in the morning Eastern. Gets out there and plays. It's some great stuff. I would, start over. Yep. I'm Sans beard too great. Best to shave it off for me. Some people say I'm distinguished with the beard. I don't know. It's amazing though. If you go back and look at my videos, there was a black patch right here in the middle. Just real like there. It's gotten there and there in the last 2 years. So I don't know. Hey David. Let's see. But lately I don't have a guest or just one guest. I've been doing vertical live streams. Yes, because yes, people don't like it when they watch on TV because of the black sides. Yeah, I admit I'm not a fan of the vertical video, but that's just me. And I'm not in your creator. I'm a friend of the creator community. I got an iPhone 13. I'm being able to see what using a rear phone is a problem. I can't see what happens. I'll try the rear facing and see what happens. Yeah, what you have to do, my recommendation is set the timer on the phone and sit down and let the timer go, and you kind of look and see what it looks like. You also could take a mirror if you had a way to mount a mirror so that you could see what was on the screen. It'll be upside down, but you could look at it to kind of get an idea. There's a lot of things you can do. But doing the vertical lives and simultaneous on IG has helped. Okay, well then that's all that matters. Sammy Superstar in the house. Man, now there is a future. He already is a filmmaker, but a future big-time filmmaker. So, in waiting. Facecam is okay if you have a lot of light. It doesn't blur the background up. No, it does not have the bokeh effect, unfortunately. I use Canon M50 with the kit lens. Yep, the Canon M50 used to be the gold standard before the Sony came out. And M50 is also great. You need to pick, though. As they say, glass is for life. So you need to pick the ecosystem you want to be in. You can either be Sony, or you can be Canon, or you can be Fujifilm, or you could be Nikon, or what's the Panasonic one? I can't suddenly think about it. But you get the lenses, and no matter what happens to the camera, as long as you've taken care of the lenses, they will fit on the future cameras you buy if you stay with a certain ecosystem. I happen to be in the Sony ecosystem. Dagan's in the Canon ecosystem. Of course, he's still using the original kit lens, and I'd seen his videos. It looked great. So you don't have to go crazy. He literally, it's the lens that came with the camera. It's fantastic. So, yeah. I try to use my iPhone 12 as my overhead cam for when I'm crafting. Rear cam on the camera. It's great so far. That's awesome. Embrace the gray. Yes, awesome with things. Embrace the gray. We'll call you Gandalf, anyway. Hey, Sammy, how's film school? Yeah. Hey, George, maybe I should. Most cameras are APS-C or Super 35, so it's really very close to the ZV-10. Yeah, most film cameras. Ah, cool. Sammy, David Hunt, what's happening? What's up, my brother? Long time to see. Yeah. He does awesome videos, by the way. Sammy, hey, Matt. I can't get into vertical video for long form shows. Yeah, I don't have any luck with shorts anyway, so it's because I don't have intentionality, and trying to reuse my content has not always worked for shorts, and so I don't give shorts enough love. Sammy's camera is very impressive indeed. Yeah, I could use a better camera. I've got a Canon G7X and a Canon M6 Mark II. I blew up the Canon M50. Oh wow, it's a good camera though, and you can go on eBay and find one. They were 600, they're probably down to 500 or 400 now. But it's got to be the Mach 2. If you get the Canon M50 Mach 2, because the previous M50 Canon did not have HDMI clear. So what happens is the menus show up. Earlier cameras had the menus all show up, and so you couldn't do live streaming with it. You could do video recording because it wouldn't matter, but you couldn't do live streaming with it because you do a capture card and it does. So anyway, I made a mistake of buying a kit lens for my Sony. I literally never used it. I used mine once. I went to the zoo with it the first day I got the camera because I had the kit lens, and then my gas kicked in and I had to have a 16 Sigma. I could have got by with the kit lens. I continue to test the vertical live streams. I am doing both and checking the analytics and audience search. I'm in my second month of testing. And that is awesome. You got to test and verify. Yeah. What happened to the M50, Denise? Wait, I can be Gandalf? You shall not pass. Yes, you can be Gandalf. Valerie, glad to see you as well. Clean HDMI. That was what I was looking for. Thank you. My brain suddenly said, I don't know why. So, clean HDMI is a must. Absolutely. And luckily, most cameras you'll buy now these days, anything in the last, since COVID, it's going to probably have clean HDMI. You want to verify that, but, yeah. One of the most expensive cameras is APS-C. So if you can make the ZV work, then you can make anything work. Yeah. Very cool. Please publish test results. Yes. Great. Inquiring minds would like to know, Lala, what your experience has been with the vertical videos, both on Instagram, on YouTube, and how's that working for you? You think you're getting more views? Does your community appreciate it more? Because maybe your community mostly watches on a mobile device, which that is true for a lot of us. But I just prefer horizontal long form videos. So anyway, yeah, man, it was all great talking to you guys tonight. Yeah, Matt, I will share and let him do share the Android and let him do an interpretation of it. I believe Roy can explain it better for us. I will certainly try. I don't want another M50. I had that thing in the shop all the time. I finally got my money back and got the M6 Mark II. When I say I blew it up, literally, it was a hot mess. Wow. There's your story. Denise, there's your story you can tell people that in your video creation journey as homemaking with Denise, you just talk about that. Yeah, I wanted to do. My dream scenario, Denise, is that my next house will have a camera-ready kitchen, so that I can do kitchen videos and do cooking videos. Actually, I want to do cooking. I want to cook in the kitchen and record it and make videos. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks in advance. Yeah, the ZVE1 is a beast. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is well. I do like that one. Ta-da! Great cameras. I'll do revertized till August for my CDA. Never had any problems with my N50. Yeah, there's probably yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, yes, yes. So, see that we have. I read a book called Storyworthy, and then my brain just began remembering all these things that had happened, all these stories I have that I forgot about, and fantastic stuff. I'm like, wow, I could tell these stories, and they could be a part of my morning thoughts if I could figure out a way to incorporate them into my video, into my content creation, to use as parables is a strong word, but kind of just, hey, this is here's things that happened and things I've done. Yeah. Do you have a ZVE1, David? Yeah. So Samuel stuff, you have ZV1. That would be awesome. I would want to have a camera that hangs from the wall and no more wires. So much wires. I don't know how to hide them. I can relate. Do not look behind my desk. I can't do it behind the scenes because it'll scare people. Matt, how to do it simultaneously? Please teach us. On-screen would be an issue. Not sure I care. Down-screen comment on bro. Actually, Lala does a great job of that. And I've seen also others that have done a good job of that. Matt, for what I got, LSP overlays vertical because it's set up in the comments will not be covered. Yeah, they show up right in the middle, I think. It actually does really well. I have a post on Ecamm group with the solution. I'll point you to it. Oh, cool. Basically, it's a 2-computer solution. Yeah, I mean, I have a second Mac. I could do a capture card, run that into my Thunderbolt hub, and then I could bring that other Mac in and have stuff going on over there too. So yeah, that would be one way. Camera ready kitchen, I'm Salve. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what I want. I want like a really beautiful kitchen. The kitchen I have now is so small I have to leave it to change my mind. It's a really small kitchen. My wife makes her crazy because how small it is. 2 people often can't be in the kitchen together at the same time. We have to kind of work around each other. It's fun. I've been thinking about getting a Sawzall and chopping the countertop and turn it into an island, and so it could turn a different direction, and that would give us some space, but that seems drastic, and so yeah, so it's called Storyworthy by Matthew Dix. It is a fantastic book. He is a frequent contributor to the Moth podcast, Moth Story Hour, as they call it, and his book is fantastic on giving you confidence on storytelling. I absolutely love that book. It's so good. Let's see. I saw that, Matt. I want to see it when you helped me with the in real life event where you drew the setup. That was very helpful. Yep, that's the book, Storyworthy. I might pick up an older Red camera soon and go and experiment if I like another camera system. Yeah, definitely. Red's supposed to be an amazing camera, though I hear it doesn't edit in Final Cut Pro. There's something about the format you can't bring in the Final Cut. Is that not true? I'm so bad at imagining things. I am visual and kinesthetics learner. I'll make a how-to video for you, Lala, because you're awesome. That's true. You need to make a how-to video for us. A Red camera, that's intriguing. Looking forward to it, Sammy. Yeah, I do want to see it. Roy, you're too funny. I told my husband I wanted a new kitchen. He just smiles and said, let's think about it. There's another house in my future. My wife wants to get out of the house we're in, and move to another house. I don't know. She just wants out of this house. May not even change towns. We just moved to another house. So, oh yes, Matt. Thanks. I'll share away. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you so much to everybody that's been here tonight. I have had a blast chatting with you guys. I don't want to bore you guys for too long, but thank you so much for making this show awesome. I love it when you guys comment, and you guys are just so awesome. I really love you guys. I really do. And I thank you. Yep. Images by Gretchen. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, you. Yep. I like when you read stories. That is really cool, Gretchen. I enjoy that when I drop in and hear you reading stories. So, very cool stuff. All right. Well, I'm supposed to give you a call to action. Thanks, Roy. That was fun. Yes, it was. Hey, Gretchen. Hey, Gretchen. Thanks, Roy. Bye, all. Okay, my call to action for you tonight is, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. So, everybody, if you want Gretchen to read stories to you, you need to follow Gretchen's channel to get those stories. And Valerie, you need to sing to us. We need to go hear Valerie sing. So, all right. Everybody out. As Matt Haas says, later. Bye. YouTube's going to tell you to watch this video right here. This video right here. Watch that because YouTube knows best. And if you haven't subscribed, then get the fingers right. Click that little circle right there and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.